The Rogue class. A class added by the Calamity Mod which completely changes how you can play if you choose to. It's kind of like if Melee and Ranger were combined into one class. I will be taking on the challenge of playing the Rogue class, and I will also be playing it on Revengeance mode, a mode added by Calamity to make the game a lot harder, and in my opinion, a lot more fun. Now, let's not keep you waiting, and let's get right into the gameplay. The first thing I do as I launch into the world is I instantly begin chopping some trees, as my plan is to first build some housing as soon as I can, so that way I can just get as many NPCs as possible. Once I see it's turning night though, I instantly begin heading to the right side of the world, so I can hopefully find a cave to get geared up, as I do not want to be unprepared for nightfall. After a bit of traveling and not realizing I didn't have Revengeance mode turned on, I stumbled upon the ice biome, which could be home to a lot of good loot, like ice boots or just anything can be good from this biome honestly. And I'll be here a lot as this is where I'll obtain the materials to craft my first armor set. I finally find a cave after going through the whole ice biome and begin exploring it, but I end up dying shortly after. Once I respawn, I decide I want to finish up the houses because when it turns daytime, I can get some NPCs to move in. After the houses are finished, I decide to head to the left side of the world where I find the cave, and now I was regretting that I didn't go here first, instead of going to the right side. The main thing I'm looking for in these caves is either gold or platinum, because I'll need it to craft my first rogue weapon, the gilded dagger made from gold and the gleaming dagger made from platinum. After heading deeper into the cave, I find the railroad, which leads me to the underground desert on the left side, after which in like 2 seconds flat, I just die. After getting all the gold that I needed, I was finally able to craft the gilded dagger, which I got a very good reforge on, being the unpleasant reforge giving me plus 7% more damage. Since I can finally do some real damage, I decided to grab my first set of armor, the Snow Ruffian armor, which, by the way, took over 45 minutes to get. So, yeah, that really sucked. After going through the pain which was crafting this Snow Ruffian armor, I had decided that was all for now, and I logged off for today. Once I had logged back on, I decided that I wanted to get more health so I could be prepared to fight my first boss, being the Desert Scourge, as I know I could beat him, but I just need more health in order to do that. So, I got to finding more life crystals. Once I had gotten a lot more health, I decided to start building the arena to fight the Desert Scourge. Once I had finished the arena, I decided to try fighting the Desert Scourge for the first time, which didn't go very well. Yeah. After trying to fight the Desert Scourge a few more times and dying every time, I went to explore the left side of the world and found both the corruption and the jungle. After I was done exploring the world, I decided to head up above my base and try finding the planetoids so I can hopefully get life crystals and just some more loot. Once I had gotten full health from the mini planetoids in the sky, I decided I was going to try taking on the Desert Scourge once again. After I had defeated the Desert Scourge, I used the materials I got from the loot bag to craft myself a new set of armor and a new weapon, the Fishman Boomerang. I then re-fought the Desert Scourge to get the Scourge of the Desert, as it is a really good early game rogue weapon and I would be using it a lot. After I had defeated the Desert Scourge once again, a blood moon rolled around, which on the very last monster, dropped a shark tooth necklace, which would be very, very helpful. And as the blood moon ended, it showed a goblin army was approaching, which would be very good as I really wanted the goblin tinker so I could upgrade my accessories. So, one quick goblin army and a few lava buckets later, I had crafted a goblin tinker potion, which, added in my IMK sushi mod, can help summon the goblin tinker so I didn't need to go searching for him. After upgrading my gear, I had decided that it was time I fight the Eye of Cthulhu. So, this is how it went. After killing the eye, I head to the jungle as I want to get an Anchor of the Wind in order to craft lightning boots. Seeing as there is no way into the underground jungle, I go to the giant tree connected to a huge bee nest, where I summon not one, but 2 queen bees, which only goes as well as you could expect. After going back into the jungle and being careful this time not to summon any queen bees, I successfully make my way into the underground jungle and begin my search for an Anchor of the Wind. After a little bit of exploring, I stumble across a minecart which brings me to this giant room with a bunch of weird green bulbs. Before I died, I realized that I could actually use jungle spores to craft an Anchor of the Wind, meaning that I wouldn't need to explore the underground jungle for now. After crafting my new pair of lightning boots, I saw that a traveling merchant had arrived, containing an item to instantly send any of my money to my piggy bank, which will save me lots of money down the road. But I didn't have enough money to buy it, as it costed 15 gold and I had just went broke from reforging my accessories at the Goblin Tinkerer. So I decided to sell a bunch of stuff that I didn't need for my magic storage unit so I could hopefully get enough money to buy it. And after a lot of selling, I was finally able to buy the Money Collector. Which is where this video ends. I know it's an abrupt no as I just bought something, but that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing as I will be pumping out a lot more of these videos hopefully soon. So again, that's all for now, and goodbye.